Hey guys, so air compressors aren't cheap, and our air compressor recently failed. Right now I'm diagnosing the problem and trying to replace it. I wanted to share with you guys how you guys could fix your home compressor if something goes wrong. In some cases, it could be more than one thing wrong with it. Today we have a bad piston ring, and we also have a bad air pressure regulator, but today we're just going to focus on the piston ring. So here's the air compressor. All right, so took the cover off, and you can see here where the piston where it would go up and down when the crank spins. This is the head, and inside I've already removed this. This is part of the head on the inside of it, and so this is the cylinder. These come apart. So this is the cylinder, and in here you can look and see that, see all those grooves? That's letting air escape in a vehicle that would be called blow-by, but here we're gonna lose air pressure through all those little grooves. And what caused that, is this is the head of the piston here, and then this is the piston ring. And so this piston ring is what causes you to lose compression when they break. Look here. See if I can get a good focus on that. So you see there where it's just completely broken away, and it's been scratching away at the cylinder. This part, the top part, that's reusable, but this piston ring here is what wears out. Look how worn out it is. Look at that. Anyhow, so today we're going to replace this. So I've ordered this replacement ring. This is a heavy duty ring from Amazon. This is the head. And so we're gonna go ahead and replace it with this is our new ring. So I'm gonna start here by removing the old O-ring. We'll put a new O-ring that came with it. We'll put it right here, just like that. Okay. The new cylinder, it goes in place just like that. Okay. Once you torque that down, that's gonna make a good seal. And then we're gonna put the new ring back on the thing. I'm gonna have to put the phone down to do that, but let me go ahead and get it put together. On closer inspection, the piston won't fit. See, because the underneath side of it, it's got like this like concave. So what I'm gonna have to do is pull this rod off and then slide it in to be able to get that ring in there. So I'm gonna be working on pulling this off. I thought I was gonna have to get a jaw puller out, but apparently it just slid right off. You just loosen that little nut there, and it just slides right off. Okay, I'm gonna put the ring together. I'm gonna slide the ring on here. Make sure that's on there. Then I'm gonna put this on top and put the screw in. Now I'm gonna drop it in here. Now I'm gonna drop it in from the top. Like that. Now I'm gonna put it here. Okay. I used a little flathead to kind of just push it down into place like that. Now I'm gonna push it in. Make sure that from the side, it's perfectly centered on that bearing. Get the piston rod and the counterbalance weight perfectly in a straight line as best as you can. I'm also going to replace this seal here and this seal here. Pay attention when you take it off, that you know if the valve is on the left or the right. And if you're not sure, if you look underneath, you see the hole that leads that hole leads to this line that feeds the pressure into the tank. The valve and the hole need to be on the same side. This valve and that hole will be on the same side. An easy way to get the torque down just right on this head when you torque it down is you do want to use a star pattern. You're going to go tighten here, then there, then here, then there, and then you're going to do that in about 3 passes, okay? The first pass that I do is I set my drill to the very, very lightest torque, okay? So like 0 or 1, okay? Where it's basically just with any kind of little pressure, it's just gonna stop. So the first pass, very lightly. I'm just getting the screw down. I'm not even really hardly putting any pressure. That was my first pass. Now I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna go up, like 4 or 5 notches. And I'm gonna go back again in the same star pattern until it stops. This works easy with the drill. You can do this with a torque wrench, but you know, I've been a car mechanic for most of my life and this works pretty good. I'd be very careful, and I might not even use this using an impact driver. I would not recommend it. You're gonna put way too much torque on that little O-ring, and it's gonna hurt the seal. That's pretty much it. Easy peasy. Don't do like me and forget to put your intake back before you bolt this down. This has to slide in. Okay, we have it put back together. Now, let's see if it builds pressure. Now, I know the regulator needs to be replaced, but I should still get some tank pressure.